Oh, hi, YouTube. How you doing? What's up, y'all? Duke CT here. And I gotta get these couple things off my chest. I have been bashing Nexus for a while, and most of you people know why. I think it's a bad NWO ripoff. The characters are not compelling, yada yada yada. But I'm going to really. I'm not being a hypocrite. I'm not changing my mind. I'm not saying, "Oh my God, the Nexus is the greatest thing I've ever seen in my life." No, no. I'm going to actually talk about the one of the main positive people who was actually in Nexus. And dare I say, even someone who's more, to me personally, is more over or effective or whatever lingo you want to say, is in the entire Nexus, even over their Wade Barrett. And that is Michael Tarver. This guy really handles a psycho guy pretty well if you really look at it. I mean, this is a person, you see him, the bandana, you know who he reminds me of? Believe it or not, Brian Pillman. Maybe I'm not alone at that, but he does seem that loose cannon vibe. That guy who can just for any second, for any other reason, just snap and fuck you up. I mean that sort of thing. Sure, he can be nice, calm, collected, but next thing you know, just start punching the interviewer, or just start punching the cage person, cameraman, or what have you. That is someone I feel that Michael Tarver is. He has the potential to be that. Even though he is looked to be intimidating, I feel that the Nexus is not really getting that over. To me, he should be the version of like that. Someone like the guys say, "Oh man, calm down," or something like that. They have to tell him to calm down. Someone who's completely crazy, that sort of thing. Because I think it will really get him someone to really be intimidated or something like that. Because I really think this Nexus, I didn't think Nexus sucks, but someone like Michael Tarver does have the look and he has something of a future, and he's fairly young. I think he's like 33 or 32 or 34. I don't really know, but I think he has a good future. Other than that, everyone else, well, anyone else in Nexus impressed me? Well, got Wade Barrett. And, what I've seen of him, he's pretty good. I haven't seen any of his FCW stuff. Um, Heath Slater, even though he looks the one man band gimmick, I hope they never go back to that thing because he looked like a call, but just starting to create wrestlers, that sort of thing. But I mean, he is. I saw his match with Chris Jericho in the first season of NXT. It wasn't that bad. It was pretty good. So I think he definitely has a future. Uh, Justin Gabriel, yes, I think he can. Gabriel, I think he has that dark version of Evan Bourne. Skip Sheffield, maybe a decent type feature. I think he could be something. Otunga, he better start working. The stuff I heard or seen, he's not really that damn impressive. He's really bad. I mean, the guy is so green. I honestly think he's like freaking a lawn, man. He is that bad. He's that green. Hopefully, by the end of the year, he'll at least solid because he does have a look. And even though he's fiancé or married with Hudson, I think he's going to be just as good, if not. If he can really be really focus on anything else, I think he could be doing something. I think he could do something. Who else? Darren Young, the John Cena lookalike. I haven't seen much of him, but I hear he's really solid. But I saw a couple matches from him. I saw a little bit. He's solid in the ring. He's not good. He's not bad. He's solid, and he's pretty young, so I think he could do something. Darren Young is young, so yeah. Yes. Yeah, that's pretty much. No, that's not it. That's not really it. This video. There's some else I wanted to talk about. Oh yeah. Something that really bothers me with the Nexus is that this. And can someone answer me? This is another. I don't want to be in this, but I did some positive for Nexus. I told people who I think is going to be good, so I can bitch about this one thing. Um, if the Nexus are so big and bad, why haven't they attacked SmackDown? The only thing they ever attacked on SmackDown was Punk all those weeks back. And maybe you can get over that as well. They did attack Cody Rhodes and Kofi Kingston over at NXT, but no one really watches or cares about it. I mean, they haven't really had a physical presence on SmackDown. Raw, yes, but for the most part, they're not really doing anything what the NWO did. They didn't really cause that much of a chaotic thing. First couple weeks, fine, they did, but the NWO always had something, if you know what I mean, something like sinister. Something they did something that drove the show. Nexus, I don't really see it. All they do is just beat up people, and that's that yellow. I don't see it. Like I said, that's the problem. They're not really big of a threat. What else? Oh, yeah. And honestly, why haven't they gone on SmackDown? And you know why? And this something makes a little more sense. Because you know what? They're talking about the bigger picture. Teddy Long probably is in control of Nexus. If you really think about it, let's think about this, ladies and gentlemen. We have Teddy Long, who was basically embarrassed by Vince McMahon, Drew McIntyre, Vince McMahon, what have you. I think, honestly, when Vince McMahon went away, that sort of thing, getting injured and everything else, his power came right back. And since the Nexus haven't even done anything on SmackDown, and besides the point, Teddy Long seems to be a little more pep in his step, if you know what I mean. The Nexus haven't really bothered any of the SmackDown stars, except on the NXT or, the Battle Royal on NXT at least a couple weeks ago, or a week ago, what have you. You just don't see SmackDown really doing it much anything. And this is supposed to be Nexus taking over the WWE. I don't see it. I mean, honestly, I just don't see it. Unless someone can tell me, I just don't see it. The fact that why would anyone in the WWE should be paranoid? Maybe on Raw, but on SmackDown, it's chilling. They don't care. They don't care. I mean, why should they care? They're basically safe because no one on Nexus don't care about it. And that's another thing. If the Nexus are so big of a threat to the WWE, that's the thing. That's the glaring plot, that glaring hole that right there. They haven't done anything to SmackDown yet. I mean, what's the point? If they're going on Raw, and even though saying they're going to destroy WWE, but SmackDown is just fine. It just says to me that WWE doesn't give a damn about SmackDown, and it is basically relatively like Thunder. And believe me, and once you're and then you know what, I believe that I'm right that this is basically WWE equals WCW. I think I'm right in that aspect because honestly, once your major draws are Big Show, Punk, scratch that, Punk. I don't think he's not much of a draw anymore. Big Show, Kane, and Rey Mysterio. These three are your main draws. Yeah, I don't think. Yeah, that's the reason why no one talks about SmackDown either. Anyway, that's mostly it. That's mostly what I'm going. That's all I have to say for today. This is Duke CT here. Nice shave and everything else. My review is coming up on Saturday, and it's going to be really funny. I'm writing the script right now, and watching pay-per-view again. I got most of the stuff done, so hopefully you all will enjoy that. This has been Duke CT. Peace, love. I will see y'all when I see y'all later. Yes. Peace.